Hi, Kirk. I want to talk about conversion rates and closing deals. And I know in my business there's a lot of competition, and conversion rates can be as low as 15%, sometimes 30%. In the corporate world, in sales and marketing, it may be as high as 50%. But that's not very high when you compare it to hostage negotiators who succeed 99.9% of the time, which is absolutely phenomenal. What is it that you guys do that you have that huge level of success?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a phenomenon that goes on, but my best understanding of that is about understanding the level of training and replicating that successful process. So I've been inspired by people like the SAS, who part of their motto would be the pursuit of excellence is constant. And excellence only comes from reviewing success, not from reviewing failure. So hostage negotiators review 100% of the jobs they're deployed on. They record the successful tactics, and we debrief that and put it back into the training environment. So the training environment, which is intense and continuous, replicates success over and over again, and we eliminate failure. So if you focus and only debrief jobs that have gone wrong, you'll never achieve excellence. You'll only achieve good or very good. So we focus on even reviewing the jobs that were excellent, and we follow that process. The process would be understand what makes people tick, understand their values and beliefs, and the stories that they tell themselves about their beliefs. In that, you will find some conflicts. The typical example would be, I'm really strong as a family man. I've got really strong family values, but tonight I'm holding my family hostage. Well, actually, that tells me that your behaviour is inconsistent with what you tell me your values are. And when I recognise that my behaviour is different from what I think I am or who I think I am, that's what we would call leverage, right? That's just leverage that negotiators will use later on when it's time to close the deal. And once they gather enough leverage, they'll recognise that I've maybe got 4 or 5 strands of leverage, and that's my time to feed that information back to a person who's in a mode where they're willing to receive that information, and that's when you can influence their behaviour to the maximum. In the corporate world, it's about listening to people, other parties, other businesses. They might say A, but they really mean B. And when you eventually get to the point where you can have that conversation with them about what they said at the start of the negotiation or the business deal or the interaction is not really what could be the ultimate objective for them, you can then sell them a solution which is compatible to them. And you have to have them come out of that with dignity. That old negotiation tactic where, and I've heard it in the media, it's a win-win or it's a win-lose if you look at maybe some of the American styles where they think that it's been about being dominant. Actually, we teach a negotiation style which is about respect and dignity and recognise the other person's perspective, and then finding some common ground, which is not the same as compromise. Finding value or some other form of value in amongst the words that they speak about. So for me, it's about recognising the other person, allowing them to come away from their original statement or demand, figure out what they really want, and then feed back to them leverage in the form of, this would be a reasonable solution. Most good negotiations go along the lines of, let's sort this out, Maria. How do we go over this problem? It doesn't have to be a combative environment.
Brilliant. That was a masterclass in an answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.